What you think, Mr. White?
Absolutely, we deserved it. Man. You know what I'm saying? That's what's wrong with y'all, yo. Absolutely give it to us without having to prove anything. I think if women looked at it from that perspective and point of view, y'all would do better with choosing who y'all choose to be with.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Versus, oh, let me sit and entertain this person. Off gate, you need to be like, nah, this is my expectation of this dude. That I'm gonna let him have this to be able to do this. That way, as soon as he's doing something that's not lining up with that, now you can dip. You know what I'm saying? So if you automatically held them to that and automatically said, okay, if I'm gonna entertain you, this is what I'm looking and expecting you to come into. This is yours. How you gonna act? That'll probably help y'all be more attentive to his decision making. You'll probably be able to see a lot of things more clearly, a lot sooner. Versus just, oh, let me see where he at and keeping him back here. And then y'all just keeping people around that don't need to be around or that you need to be entertained.
Is it ever thought of why?
Back to y'all standards are trash.
Is it ever thought about why? Do black men ever consider why black women do not find y'all to be leaders, or we question your leadership?
Yes.
Yeah.
You've been brainwashed.
Trauma. That has nothing, that's unrelated to us. But I can tell you this though.
No dads.
Yeah, I can tell you this though. In certain situations, whether you broadcast it or not, I guess love, whether you put that in the air or not, I think we feel that energy and that kind of draws us away from it. Like we can feel we're being tested.
Mm. Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. And then you guys been hearing it. You've been taught that, right? By the women who raise you guys up. Be independent. You don't need niggas, so on and so forth. Right? And so it's just perpetuated. So we stuck wrestling with you to show you guys something that, and you guys said you know an alpha man when he walks in the room, you could tell who the alpha is, but even these so-called alphas are still struggling with this. It seems like kind of contrary. Why does the alpha that you can notice without him even saying nothing in the room having a struggle with you to be in charge and be the leader? This shit kind of like rhetorical because I know.
Are you prompting me to say something? Because I never, I said what I had to say, like, and I said it very clear. But you're prompting me to say something. You keep on asking these questions, and so I never said.
Oh boy!
What I said it could be rhetorical. What you said? You did say you noticed an alpha.
I absolutely notice an alpha.
But maybe like T said, you probably go for the betas so you could challenge these niggas.
Oh, Terrence did say that. I don't go for it. I don't like
you be jumping at them. You be jumping at them niggas and shit. That's what you want to do.
I'm not asking for a man to wrestle with me and tussle with me. Like that's crazy. Who wants to be in a tussle and with a man? And who wants a beta? Not me. Y'all know me well enough to know I will not do well with a beta. I don't want no spineless man.
You could be in charge.
Nope, I'm not being in charge. I'm in charge all my life. I want to
having a wrestle.
I don't want to be charged anymore. I want to live a soft life. I want to be a lady of leisure.
That is nearly impossible to say that you've done something forever. Now you don't want to do it. It's gonna be impossible for you to just flip flop.
You can't say it's impossible for me. You can't say that. Absolutely. Why? And the man and my man's gonna know. And I'm gonna know him, he gonna know me. So you can't sit there and say it's gonna be impossible for me to be submissive and for me to give up all this power and autonomy. That's not true because
all this power and autonomy.
All of this power and autonomy. Yes. All of
You're just gonna be able to just flip the switch.
It's been built up for decades. And mama's tired.
No, I get it, but you think you're just gonna be able to flip a switch.
Mm-hmm. I've had a lot of practice. Yes, I've been practicing.
You've been practicing on being in charge.
I practice in the mirror. And before I was married and I'm divorced. So I learned a lot. Like I said last night, I learned a lot from my marriage and my divorce. There's things I should have done differently and better. I've learned, so I'm bringing experience with me.
Mm-hmm.
What you shaking your head for?
Because you're more likely to get divorced a second time.
That devil's a lie. No, I'm not. Like, why would you sit there and say that?
I'm telling
I'm
you.
telling
Hold
you.
on.
No.
All right, alpha woman. You got
If I had sound effects, I would do it right now. No.
Which one?
Is this?
Put him in the bathroom. Wow.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here.
No. I'm not getting divorced the second time and I get married the second time. That's not happening with me. Absolutely not.
Is this where she is listening
Are those statistics
to listen or listening to
I
react?
don't care, Terrence. It doesn't matter. I'm not getting
Hold
divorced.
on. But this is all I'm saying. So I'm not saying you specifically, Asia. I'm just saying in general. 75% of I think it's like 75% of second marriages end in divorce. So I'm telling you that as it being a fact. I'm telling you it as being a therapist. And me and my wife both on our second marriage, and we were just talking about this joint. Like, yo, like this joint real. Like, we see why people walk away. It is difficult the second time because you have that's all I'm just saying. Numbers don't lie. It's more difficult. Doesn't mean you can't do it, but I hope you take it as, okay, let me really do more work now to prepare myself.
I already sat there said I've already said I've done, am doing, and will continue to do the work. I said that.
I never said you didn't. I just said hopefully.
Well, then what's your point? Didn't even bring that shit up then. Now y'all done sat there and made me want to get divorced with second time.
I know, boy, Tiger style, boy.
Windmilling y'all niggas.
And you can just cut that off, just on
Bruce Lee and motherfuckers.
Your truth is your truth. Her truth is her truth, and the truth is the truth.
Get her out of
here. All right, yo. Let's do the fight.
You want to get at your truth shit. We made it through the whole goddamn episode without that.
Don't do Q like that, man.
Mr. White. It was him who said that.
Yo, damn, man. I don't know. It's hard, man. It's not the same game. Like, yeah, you had some reps, but it's a totally different game. So at that first marriage, you playing football. Now you playing basketball. Those are gonna be some clean reps. Some things might be familiar, right? But it's a different person, different circumstances, different age, more trauma. Because divorce is trauma, whether you learn from it or not, right? People have PTSD. That shit is real.
That's why you gotta do the work. And
in
that's
dating,
why, you're right.
I know, but you can see stuff. Once an alcoholic, always an alcoholic.
So
right?
You have to traumatized, always traumatized, you're saying?
Well, what I'm saying is those traumas don't just leave, and they will rear their head, and you have to deal with them.
Right, with the tools that you've learned throughout the years post-divorce, right? And what I'm saying to you is that you gather the tools, and I have the tools. And so he would be a different man. I'm also a better version of myself because, like men, I learned the hard way, and I learned my lesson.
Think about what you just said, Asia. You learn like men?
I said, and like the man, I learned the hard way, and I learned my lesson because there's things I should have done differently when I was married the first time. And so I learned. And I was a valuable teacher. Experience is a valuable teacher. And I said that before. I think Alex said it before too. So y'all not going to sway me with this. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, he's just going over the statistics. That ain't even all about you. But that shit is real, man. And we gotta really, really consider it. You know what I'm saying? Because we all sitting up here like we exceptions to some shit. Y'all motherfuckers ain't that special.
Wait, I got a question. How did I speak to you rudely? I thought I was asking questions and saying that.
What, this question?
She was triggered. She was triggered when you told her she get that second divorce. When she was triggered when you told her she get that second divorce.
I don't know what
he's referencing my cousin. He's referencing my cousin's question right now.
Rotunda said, "How Mr. White spoke to love is an example of why we can't give you automatic lead."
And all I did was give you the statistics and say, and just to try. And I said, hopefully, this just encourage you to continue to do the work.
Like,
never said you did it.
Not what you say is how you say it.
Well, come on.
No,
it is. If you watch it again, you're gonna see what you said. Because I was coming from a place of when I get married again. You sat there and said, "But you do know you're more likely to get divorced again." This one not. It's when you watch that.
You said some encouraging shit in a discouraging way.
No. I was saying it because I think people don't realize how much more difficult it is. And I'm speaking as somebody who was currently going through it. I thought the same thing. I've been doing couples counseling for 3 years. I've been to therapy myself. I am a therapist. I got this super feminine wife. This thing is about to be a breeze because I got somebody who is not going to leave. And it's been real still.
Because you're
right. So
coming
that
together.
was the only thing. I never said you couldn't do it. I just said it's going to be more difficult. And then I gave you the statistic as to why. I never said, Asia, you're not going to be able to do it. I never said, Asia, you're not doing the work. I never said, Asia, you're going to get a divorce. I never said none of those things.
But it's like when a person say they having a baby and you say, I want to let you know though, once you have that baby, your life will never be the same because you will never get sleep, instead of being like, congratulations. I think that's how that came across.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to congratulate you. I want you to be successful and understand what you got in front of you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's still beautiful though, but it's that's all. You know what I'm saying? I even do your couples counseling for free, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yo. Damn, bro. This culture is weak, man. It's weak as hell, bro.
What, coach? What'd you say? What?
Just people are pussy to me.
Oh.
Like, you have to watch what you say on every single turn all the time. Like,
It's called communication, Hamp, and that's why the communication question is men don't effectively communicate.
No, I just think niggas is pussy. That's all I'm saying.
Well, it's not about being.
I'm not even saying nothing like, yeah, whatever you saying might be cool, but I'm just saying people are fragile as hell, man.
Well, it's just about how you deliver things. It's called communication 101. That's all. Google it.
Like if I'm having a baby, I want to know the ins and outs, the dirt of it, not this nigga's cute or not. Like, how does that help me? Like that, I want help. Like not, like come on, man. That shit ill, man. Interesting. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. Man, the chat has been popping. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the panel. Hey, did I not call it with Mary ass? I called it, man.
You said they put a lean on her internet.
She did leave.
Put him in the fucking bed. Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
Yeah, man. Damn, yo. Listen. I need this from y'all. I need the final thoughts. Alex.
Okay. Adrian, I don't know. It's not an appropriate answer. Elevate yourself. You are an adult, not a child. Chief, I appreciate you in saying you need to break the question and dissect it a little bit. I appreciate that. And Adrian, again, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. That's it.
Oh my God, Mr. White.
He over there stressing.
It's just mind blowing, yo. Like I thought y'all was doing better, and I think we making headway. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like y'all done, I don't know, man.
Yo, they reverted.
Crazy. The fact that you can talk about how I communicate, the way you, like, everything you said was right, but you can't just say something that's true and apply it to whatever you want to apply it to and make you think you made sense. Like, I literally said nothing negative to her. Oh, but it's how you say it. How else can I give her a fact? Hey, it's not 75% of second marriages do fail, so it can.
It's how she received the message.
Or
you could have kept that fact.
It's how she received.
I'm done, y'all. Yeah, this is my final thought.
Okay, my bad.
This is my final thought. I'm finishing up. Men, we have to. Man, it's hard, yo. I got y'all. We're gonna start a men's group so we can get through this together, yo. Because these women is getting worse and worse, man. That's my final thought.
Yeah. Adrian, I think where you went wrong was, and not that you really went wrong here, but I think the way it was perceived is that you gave her more than what she asked for. Going back to the baby analogy, it's like, my nigga, I'm not asking you how much sleep I'm gonna lose. I'm telling you I'm having a kid. The fuck is you talking about? So she wasn't asking you for all that advice, but I totally understand where you're coming from. As far as my final thought though, when I said niggas lie, like when a nigga talks, women hear lies. I think that niggas need to do a better job of being honest, because yeah, I get it. Y'all may be lying or telling a false story to protect the woman, what have you. Only y'all know that. But that honesty will go a long fucking way. Live and walk in your motherfucking truth. Be your true, authentic self to the best ability that you can be. And yeah. And one thing about a nigga, he gonna tell you a story you ain't asked for.
T.
Oh man. Final thought, man. Men, we doing all right. Whether women appreciate it or not. A lot of us are doing a good job of communicating. Um, whether they can accept us being straightforward or not. Um, they got to accept our truth. It's okay to have cool self esteem about your motherfucking self, even if you are below height. Hemp. Um, and ladies, please take the time to listen. Don't listen for that trigger word. Listen and try to conceptualize what that man is trying to say. And all this proving and all this other stuff, man. Nope. If you want to control a monkey, take your ass to the zoo.
Chief.
Yo, so I don't know, man, but let me start like this. Ladies, whether you may realize it or not, there's a lot of trauma you may be holding on to, and it shows up. And you may not think it does, but it shows up in your relationships, and we see that, and it's hella unattractive. Like it is. I know there's a lot of ain't shit dudes out there who created this stigma and made all of us look like shit. But we all ain't like that, and you have to give us a little more grace. So give yourself a little more grace, because that shit is trash when we have to like compete for things that we didn't destroy. You know what I'm saying? We got to build up things that we didn't destroy. Fellas, with that being said, work on your leadership skills. Everybody's not born a leader, but you can find some leadership skills and qualities that make you more attractive to a woman. And damn sure don't sit around and let your lady tell you it's not going to be no talking today. Because we not doing that. If your lady ever tell you it's not going to be no talking, get up out of there.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so I want to say communication is more than just words. Like you speak words out of your mouth. Communication is the delivery, the tone, the inflection, and your body language. And I think that we all can do better with our communication, men and women. I would say, there's background noise. I also want to say that Black men, we need you, we love you, we deserve you. You are everything, but we need to rise up and to reflect the sentiment of Chief. Men do better. But I appreciate the conversation that we had tonight, and I believe some growth did occur.
Word. If you look at most of the people that effectuated change, they ugly. Scientists, Albert Einstein, ugly as a motherfucker, right? So now they have extreme focus, right? They not using their looks to get ahead. They gotta grind it out. So men, go out there with the assumption that you are ugly motherfucker, lift weights, get a good job, work your ass off, right? Get some Alexander McQueen's Terrence. They put like an inch on your height, right? Do all the things you can do to make yourself desirable, and then that's how you get the results. Don't focus on the women. Go out there with the assumption that I'm not the best looking guy, so I need to develop in all these spaces, right? And yeah, lifting weights is a part of that. Women want to know that you could pick them up and put them down. You understand? That matters. Aesthetics matter. Yeah, you can't change all this, but you could change all this, right? So that's just a very superficial example, right? But focus on what you can focus on, change what you can change. And that's where the women come. So I ain't saying you gotta be ugly, but if you keep that mentality, you become like an ugly motherfucker like Albert Einstein or some shit. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, and we out.